my journey to health and fitness. You know those moments when reality hits you out of nowhere? Well, I had one of those recently. Picture this. I'm climbing just one flight of stairs and am completely out of breath. It was a wake-up call that I couldn't ignore. I wasn't sick, but let's be real, I definitely wasn't healthy. I was tired all the time, skipping meals, and honestly, I was eating way too much junk. My excuse? I was just too busy for fitness. But deep down, I knew I was simply avoiding my health. So, something had to change, and I knew it was time to take control. Recognizing the problem. It's easy to fall into unhealthy habits. I found myself skipping breakfast just to keep up with my busy mornings, loading up on snacks and leaning on takeout way too often. I had convinced myself that if I was busy, it was okay to neglect my health. The constant fatigue and feeling sluggish were becoming harder to ignore. I was stuck in a cycle of denial, telling myself I'd tackle it later. That's the thing. Though later can quickly turn into never if you're not careful. I had to confront my choices and see just how far I'd strayed from where I wanted to be. The turning point, making a change. I decided that I couldn't keep living this way, so I started small. Instead of overhauling everything overnight, I knew I had to build a foundation. First things first, I swapped out soda for good old water. It sounds simple, but that change made a little difference that I could feel. Next, I began taking evening walks, just 20 minutes at a time. And I committed to cutting back on fast food, not eliminating it entirely, but reducing it from 5 nights a week to maybe once or twice. It wasn't about being perfect, it was about making progress step by step. And soon enough, I started to notice how even these tiny changes were starting to make a difference in my life. Observing progress. Let me tell you, after just 2 weeks, I could breathe easier. I wasn't gasping for air after minor activities, and that felt like a huge win. A month later, I realized I had more energy than I had in years. It was as if I felt lighter, both physically and mentally. I found myself tackling my days with more enthusiasm and a brighter outlook. And while I didn't wake up with a six-pack yet, I did feel stronger and way more capable. The confidence I regained was worth immeasurable more than any physical change. It's incredible what happens when you dedicate just a little time each day to yourself. Beyond physical changes, personal growth. With every step I took, I realized the journey was more than just building endurance. I felt proud of myself for sticking to new habits. I started to regain control over my body and mind. What I learned was, fitness isn't a one-time achievement. It's a continuous journey. Even though my journey might not lead to a magazine cover body, I found something far better, the ability to embrace my life again. It's not just about the aesthetic changes. It's about doing things I couldn't do before, playing with my kids longer, going on hikes, or simply feeling good on a daily basis. Motivating others, the importance of starting now. So if you're out there, scrolling through videos, feeling like there's never a right time to start, this is it. Your moment to start is now. Don't fall into the trap of waiting for the perfect moment or for everything to align perfectly. Just make one small change today. Every little bit helps. And trust me, those efforts will add up over time. Remember, it's about the journey, not perfection. So whether it's swapping soda for water, taking a stroll after dinner, or just spending a few extra minutes being active, take that first step. And hey, your future self will thank you for it.